Hey YouTube, Kira Qualia here, bringing you guys day 4 of Week of Bermuda. Today I'm showing you guys my Pacifica deck profile for July 2016. Once again, thanks to my girlfriend Marissa for letting me use her Pacifica deck for my deck profile. This is definitely a fun deck. I've used it before. Very combo oriented, great search as well, and Vanguard pressure. So let's go ahead and hop right in. I run 3 Eternal Idol Pacifica. Basically, the Pacifica Stride involves having 3 different Pacifica grade 3s with different names in your hand to get off effects. So you want to search this card out as quick as possible. Only run 3 Eternal Idol Pacificas because you want to run a balanced number of each card. That's why I only run also 3 Planet Idol Pacificas, the break ride for the deck. It's a search effect where you could put Top Idol Pacifica in the soul, break ride with Eternal Idol Pacifica, get the power, the bounce effect, and also be at 13k body much easier. And I also run 3 Top Idol Pacifica, so 9 grade 3s in total, 3, 3, 3, just for a more balanced search for each one. And you really don't ever drive check or draw into these because you search them out so fast. And for grade 2s, I run 4 Marissa. She is the grade 2 that searches out your Pacifica unit when it's returned from your hand from rear. If you have a Vanguard with Pacifica, search your deck for a grade 3 Pacifica card. Then you can reveal 3 different Pacifica cards in your hand to unflip a damage, soul charge 1, and choose a unit. It gets plus 5,000. So if you combine this with the Pacifica Stride, you can search out 2 Pacifica grade 3s, also helping to complete the critical that Stride will achieve. We'll get to that later. And I also run 4 Perla. This is more of a not so much GB-oriented deck, just going off of basic effects. Perla's good Vanguard pressure. She's a Soul Blast 1 to bounce one of your rear guards. She works great with her sister Perla, which has another effect that gives her a draw effect, so you can bounce Perla, draw, and then use the effect again next turn. And I also run 3 Sana. She is the 12k attacker. 4 Pacifica, just good rearguard pressure. If you can't get columns, it's at least a 12k attacker. And for grade 1s, I run 4 Perla. When she's placed on rearguard, if you have a Bermuda Triangle Vanguard, you choose one of your units named Perla. It gets the effect when this unit attack hits, soul charge 1, draw a card. So you bounce this card with Perla and then draw and soul charge with this card. So it's great pressure if you ride Perla and then call this behind it, going for a 16k attack with a lot of effects going off if it hits. And also run 3 Shizuku just for grade 3 search with Harmony. Get the Pacifica units, reuse it as well with the bounce effect if you bounce her with the Pacifica Stride. Like I said, get as many Pacifica cards in your hand as you can because it'll also be used for good Stride fodder. And I also run 2 Shandi just for a little more Stride support. And 4 of the unflip Perfect Guard Kukuri just for easier unflip damage as well. So you have Counterblast to use. And for grade 0s, I run Cadet Shizuku, the grade 3 searcher. Once again, this deck is all about getting the Pacifica units into your hand, so Shizuku really helps with that. And for triggers, I run 6 crit, so 4 of the lips. Marissa likes to run not so much generic original triggers in decks if they're not specific like duos or prisms. So 4 lips and 2 comical rainies, and for the 6 draws, 4 heartful ale fundy and 2 cooking caspies, and for her heals she runs 4 penalota. And then now moving on to the Stride Zone, we run 4 of the Twinkle Happiness Pacifica. She's a Counterblast 1, and you unflip a copy of her. Choose one of your rear guards, bounce it back to your hand. Search your deck for a Pacifica unit, and then if you reveal 3 different name ones, she gets an extra critical. So you can even stride into her first, and she'll have the extra critical, plus the search effect. So you'll get grade 3s out of the way. So if you're attacking with 26, there are a lot of times when you'll get extra criticals going for 3 damage full power with this card. And following the trend for Olivia in this deck as well, just an overall card that's great in all Bermuda decks. If you have them, run them. You can't go wrong with this card. It bounces cards, you can go full out power, and then calls 2 more units for an additional 4th attack. And I also run 1 Somni and 1 Glassshue Amoris for bounce effect when you stride with it, and on hit effects if it hits. And 2 Glassshue Alprina for Soul Blast, more reliable effects. This is not Glad, this is Lucky Rise Alprina. I saw her laughing. She's right next to me now that I said it wrong. Lucky Rise Alprina. This is Glassshue Amoris. My bad. More Soul Blast effects, especially with America. If you bounce her, you'll have a heart as Pacifica, so you'll be able to get her search off as well. And then for G Guardians, I run 3 Nasha. Once again, probably going to add 1 or 2 of the Harmony ones to this deck when they come out, and 1 Screw You as well. Not so much want to run Dismal in this deck just because there's not too many units you want to protect. And if you want to protect them so badly, you can just bounce them back to your hand and keep them there. So yeah, that's it for the deck profile. Hope you guys enjoyed day 4 of Week of Bermuda. Stay tuned for tomorrow. We'll have the final deck and also some pack openings for you guys as well. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and Kira Quali out.